Hello. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm on a new location. I thought since it's the start of the year and I'm really excited, I'm going to show you how I've set up my class and what I'm doing in my classroom because I'm super excited for the year ahead. So let's go. Alright, so when I first walk into my class, I have this massive sign on my door that says Miss Megan. I really love it. As you can tell, you can probably guess what my theme in my class is. Yes, it's bees. Right, so when I go in, this is what my class looks like. So as you can see in the video, there's still things that are lying all over the place because today, which is Wednesday, and you're watching this on Thursday, so yesterday was the first day of school. Things are still all over the place, so like tissue boxes haven't been packed away yet. Paper hasn't been sent to the storeroom yet, so it's all still just lying in the front of my class. But by Friday, hopefully, or maybe next week Monday, everything should be out. But I wanted to show you some of the things that I have around my class that I absolutely love. This is my maths board. I am very proud of it, although I'm seeing some of my posters that are skew for the first time right now, and it's really breaking my heart. Anyway, last year it was way more packed with posters, but I wanted to just skim it down to things that we really need to focus on, that the learners really struggle with. So some of the things that they do struggle with is naming of 3D shapes. They're really terrible at that. These posters I made myself when it was my Dr. Zeus kind of theme, and I just haven't changed it yet, but I thought that it will still work because they really use these when they do word sums. They really struggle with fractions and with multiplication. I have 100 charts up for them to see. Time is a very important one, but I've only put in the most important that we learn from term 1 to term 3, which is the hour time, quarter, half, and then quarter 2. And then, of course, a thousands chart. I'm really happy with my board. I love it so much. To use these as examples in the classroom, which I find the children really relate to it, and it's also incidental learning because they'll find themselves staring up at the board and they're learning from it. So just carrying on, so my maths board is over here. So then I have my learning board. I have a projector. So this isn't a smart board, it's just a whiteboard, but I'm able to hook up my Microsoft Surface tablet to it, so I can write on there with my stylus and then it shows up on the board, which I do like doing. But our school is really lucky that we have visualizers. So this is my visualizer. It's almost like a camera. So when this turned on, this is a camera under here. So I write on a workbook and this will shine onto my projector. Which makes it really nice as well is I've got this table completely separate from my work table, as I can sit here with my own little chair and work from here and then use my main desk to actually mark books and do paperwork and so on. So this is my first desk. Another item I got this year that I really loved from another teacher's class, we just swapped. I had 4 shelves or drawers, and another teacher wanted that, and I saw this huge pigeonhole thing and I wanted that from her. So it looks really like confusing at the moment, but I know exactly where everything is, so I'm really happy with it. It just keeps papers so organized. I used to use like A4 boxes just to throw everything in, or you know, like boxes you get papers in, paper rings in. It was really confusing, it was all over the place. So I really love this. It is organized, it is sorted, and I know where everything is. So I'm really happy with this. So this is my main working desk, and I'm going to be honest with you right now, it is not organized. I was just marking books and things have just been done throughout the day, things that I just needed to take in. So I do apologize for it, but you can have a look at it. So I named this just my little like teacher area. It's my absolute favorite. I have a space just for me, and learners know they're not allowed to go past into my area unless I give them a special permission. Now I'm going to show you some of my more personal things that I've made and that I've put in the class that I absolutely love. So this is my brand new birthday chart that I've made. I absolutely love it so much. And because it's only the first of school, I haven't done any of their birthdays yet, but I'm planning on printing it similar to that type of bee with a little block underneath that will have the learner's name and the date, and they will come and stick their bee on whatever month their birthday is, and I absolutely love it. The next thing that I've made for my class is this clock with the minutes on it, as well as some of the words. My learners really struggle generally with telling time, so I have done this and I love it, and it's been here for 4 years. This is my English wall. I love it so much. Again, I've put up things that we use mostly, and it's also at the back so we can always make reference to it whenever we need to. Then this is my Afrikaans little wall. I've added a lot of these. All the 4 big posters are all provided from our school. All the other little ones I've put up myself. These are words that I used in our first year as spelling words, but we have swapped them out. So I thought instead of throwing them away, I'm going to put them up for a little bit of extra knowledge. Then this is my art wall. As you can see, we haven't done any art yet, as it is still the first day of school. Then lastly, I have my life skills wall. This is my national corner, which I really do love teaching the kids about. And then on this part, I will put up the theme, but because it's week 1, we do not have a theme yet. Now I'm just going to show you a little bit of the extras that I've done and put in that are just because I wanted to, and I want to improve my kids. So I'm going to start this one almost exactly the same. I've just started another one. This piece I got from another teacher. So as you can hear at our school, if you don't want something, we kind of mix and match every single year, trying to send things to other teachers who might actually appreciate it more than what you use in it. As I said, I had drawers. I did not like them, but I got these drawers from another teacher, which I absolutely love. They both set of drawers, but the only difference is one was wood and this one's plastic. So I got these drawers, and what I did in my first year was I made a ton of posters, and I've just sorted them out into here. So I'll quickly show you. In my extra English, I have got all the posters here in the front. So there's completely random English posters in here, and they're all color coded. So green will be the easiest, then yellow, then orange, then red. And here is lined paper. In the extra maths, I've again got posters, worksheets. Again, they're also all color coded, and then there's just normal white paper for them to work on that. And then I've got maths resources, and in here I've got counting chart as well as beans and seeds for them to count with. This is one of my all-time favorite things that I've made. I'm so happy with it, and I've used it ever since I made it, and my kids enjoy it so much as well. I apologize for the lighting. I understand that the lighting comes from the front, but this is the only way I can show you. I made this calendar in my first year, and I absolutely love it. So every little thing has a key ring with all the months, days, the seasons, the weather, as well as the calendar. I've tried to make it more theme appropriate by changing all of the headings, but they were all different colors as well as making our calendar themed as well. So it will have all 31 days on there, January to December there. The years I've only made up to 2020. High hopes that I'm still gonna have a job, which I do, which I'm so happy for. All four seasons, all 5 days of the week, and weather, I don't know, I think there's about 5 or 6. Sunny, partly cloudy, rainy, and so on. And then our whole calendar. So what a learner will do is every morning they'll come up, they'll change everything on here, and then I'll need to draw what was the weather like on this particular day. So I drew this morning, and it was sunny. So the learners will start on Monday again doing this, and we'll start filling it in. One other thing that I'm extremely proud of this month, and it is blocked by things being stacked on my floor, and I'm too lazy to move it right now. I made this during the end of last year and during the holidays, and I'm so happy and so proud of what I was able to do. I created this gigantic word wall, which I love so much. So in our schools, we have a word or our personal dictionary, and they can write words in there. Each learner gets a personal dictionary where they can write words that they don't know how to spell. I thought instead of doing that, let's put up words that I know are very common with my grade 3s, as I've been here now. This is my 4th year of teaching, so that they can really just see words and hopefully just familiarize themselves with it. Things that I don't have up yet that I really want to put up, that I'm just waiting for names, is I have a duty roster. So every learner's name will be put on this board. So every day there'll be 10 on duty, and the different duties are listed over there. So there's Windows, book helper, messenger, calendar, dustbin, and class leaders. And then every term I switch it up. Last year I used Google, like Hey Google, to figure out which day they're going to be on. I also use drawing numbers or days out of a hat. And the last term I did random. They could choose which day they wanted to be on. So a lot of them got into their little friend groupies and did that. I also have hid little bees all over my class, which I absolutely love. They are so cute, so cute. I also bought this cursive and edited it to have my bee-themed frame around it. And this as well is just to help the learners who are struggling with their cursive, as we find most of our learners do struggle with cursive. Come on, alarm, you're being so annoying. Anyway, okay, 2 more things, just 2 more. One thing that I absolutely love doing with my class, and I haven't done it this year yet because it's only the first day of school, but I do this good morning routine with them some mornings. They absolutely love it, I love it. It gives me such a boost of energy just to have a personal one-on-one greeting with them. And then the last thing that I've made for this year is I've made these little posters to tell you about the things in our class. So this one's a dustbin one, this one's a door one, I've got a wall one, a bookshelf, a clock, and also a window one. So I wanted to just emphasize on the window one. I think I have to take it off because I'm not sure you're going to be able to see it. But all it says is, window, this is a window, glass is made from sand. I just had to come and sit down. I was holding that phone up for so long, my fingers literally went numb. Anyway, the reason I really focus on putting that around my class is for incidental learning. So specifically, the window is made from sand. In our 3rd term, we learn what we can make from earth, as well as from different plant-based materials. So I find that learners really struggle with memorizing that. So I was hoping that if it's in the class and they do happen to read it, look at it, I will point it out to them that when they're writing that test at that stage, they can be like, glass is made from sand, and something that they will remember forever. Incidental learning is so important. I'm really happy with my class. It's not tidy, it's not as like, I wish the books were really packed out. I wish my special books were packed out. I just haven't had the chance. It's been crazy. Being head of grade is such a wonderful job. I love it absolutely so much. Working with my team, and they are just incredible women. I couldn't ask for any better, but it is really busy. But hopefully by the end of next week, everything will be out, everything will be packed. It's been a long first day though. I probably look exhausted. That's it for my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Just showing you a little bit of my class. If you didn't notice my curtains, I absolutely love them. They are the cutest. They really like a thin material to let a lot of light in, because my class is generally dark. And then my tablecloth as well, I had the lavenders with the bees on it, which I love. I wanted bees. And then for my other table, it's just yellow. I didn't care. I was like, that's fine. It will be good enough. If you are a teacher, comment down below of any things that you guys use. I definitely love to get more resources into my class, as you can never have enough. Hope you enjoy checking out my class. These are not all my resources that I use. I do have others that I just didn't mention, because if I was to go through everything, we would probably be sitting here for like 5 hours. I make a lot of things in my class because it is so important for the learners, to just help them learn and to get them interested. One of my biggest reasons for becoming a foundation phase teacher, there's things on my desk, can you see how much it's bothering me? The reason I wanted to become a foundation phase teacher is that I, from a very early age, thought mathematics was the worst and the hardest thing ever, and I want to change that idea in people's minds, because I only realized after matric how easy and how nice mathematics actually was. And to this day, I love it. I love teaching my kids math. Math is definitely the subject that I'm like, about. That and space. Space for life skills, I absolutely love. Because, you know, when a child just gets that, you can just see it in their eyes, you know, they have this like, wow moment that they understand what's going on. It's just incredible, and I absolutely love seeing that. So yeah, I really want to change that idea in people's minds that maths isn't hard. It is a really nice subject, and it's actually very easy if you understand it. So I really want to set that foundation in mathematics to make sure we can help our future generations. And I just love the kids. They are so much fun. On the first day of school, obviously I'm a grade 3 teacher. I didn't mention that, but I'm a grade 3 teacher. But at this stage, they're still grade 2s, and they're very small. And I think you get so used to what your kids can do at the end of their grade 3 year that when new ones come in, you're like, you should just be able to do this. Like, come on, this isn't that hard. But yeah, they didn't know. My grade 3s from last year didn't know in the beginning of the year either. So it does take some time. But I'm very excited for this year. That's the end of my video. Thanks so much for checking me out. I really appreciate it. Please like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe down below. Turn on the notifications so you know when I'm uploading another video. This was fun, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Okay, bye.